Hi, this is Wing. In today's video, I would like to talk about one of the goodies for homeowners based on the Budget 2020, which were just announced by our Ministry of Finance a few days ago. One of the changes that was made by Ministry of Finance for homeowners is they basically made a tweaking to the real property gain tax. Now, the small tweak that they actually made is they actually tweak the base year for asset acquisition from 1st January 2000 to 1st January 2013. Now, for a lot of people might not understand what this small tweak means. Now, in order for me to better illustrate it, let's us look at what were the RPGT for year 2019. Now, I'm going to put up somewhere here for the RPGT for year 2019, the rate, if you dispose a property based on the first year to the third year, you'll be subjected to 30% tax, fourth year 20%, fifth year 15%, and thereafter is 5%. And the base year for asset acquisition is set at 1st January 2000. Now, for the year 2020, the RPGT percentage, it's the same as 2019. All right, there's no changes in the percentage rate. However, what they tweak is actually the base year for asset acquisition right now is set as 1st January 2013. Now, what is the impact of this tweak? Okay, now in order for me to better illustrate the impact, let me quickly, in a layman's term, elaborate how this tax is calculated. Now, the RPGT is taxed on what they call chargeable gain. All right, and chargeable gain is basically derived based on your disposable price minus your purchase price. Now, of course, there is more terms and conditions, but in today's video, I want to keep it simple. Chargeable gain is basically the disposable price, the price that you are selling the property, minus the price that you actually bought the property. Now, this tweak impacts those who actually buy the properties long time ago. Now, in the year 2019, if you looked at this formula, if you buy the house in, let's say, 1990s, now if you sell your house in 2019, your chargeable gain will be based on the price you sell the property minus the market value of your property in the year 1st January 2000. Now, when comes 2020, your chargeable gain is calculated based on the price that you are selling the house in the year 2020 minus the market value of the house in 1st January 2013. So the chargeable gain based on budget 2020 is derived from the price that you sell in the year 2020 minus the market value of the house at the year 2013. So if you buy the house prior to 2013, it will be based on the market value of the property at the year 2013. Now, let me illustrate this in one simple example. Okay. Now, based on NAPIC released a Malaysian price index, which illustrates what the property, if you were to buy a house, if you were to own a house in the year 2000, and how much the house is worth in 2018. All right. Now, let's say you buy this house in the year 2000 for 300,000, and based on the Malaysian price index, this house which you bought for 300,000 in year 2000 is actually worth 808,318 ringgit in 2018. Now, so how would this impact the chargeable gain if you were to sell your house in 2019, and what is the saving if you sell your house in 2020? Now, for this example, let's say you were to sell your house, for easy calculation, if you were to sell your house in 2019 for 800,000, now when you calculate your chargeable gain, all right, your disposable price is 800,000, all right. However, your purchase price, let's say you buy the house prior to year 2000, if you sell your house in 2019, your purchase price will be 300,000, which means that your chargeable gain is actually, if you take 800,000 minus 300,000, is actually 500,000. So you actually got to pay 5% of tax from the 500,000. All right. Now, however, if you sell the house in the year 2020, because they tweak the base asset acquisition year to 2013, your disposable price, let's say you would still sell the house for 800,000, but your purchase price right now, it will be based on the market value in 2013, which is 583,294 based on the Malaysian price index. So your chargeable gain right now is 216,076 ringgit. So the amount of RPGT that you actually got to pay, it's 5% on the 216,000. As compared, if you were to sell the house in 2019, the RPGT that you got to pay is 5% based on 500,000. All right. So if you do the math, if you sell the house in 2019, you got to pay about 25,000 tax, but when you sell the house in 2020, you have just got to pay about slightly more than it. Based on this calculation, is 10,804. So you can see, if you own a house prior to year 2000, and if you were to sell your house in year 2020, you actually get to enjoy a substantial amount of savings on the RPGT. Alright, so although this tweak might not benefit all homeowners, but those genuine homeowners who is looking at upgrading, who is looking at downsizing, who is looking at relocation after years of staying in a location, so, and if they decide to sell their home right now, you actually get to enjoy substantial amount of savings on RPGT. Alright, I hope this video is beneficial to home sellers. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.